Nou, we zijn op het toernooiterrein. Daar zijn mensen helemaal loes aan het gaan op deze muziek, om een of andere reden. Dus dat is echt een feest. En we gaan met Guillaume praten. Guillaume zagen we aan het begin ergens dat hij met een giganten vecht wat hem niet zo goed afging. En nu gaan we met hem praten. Hij is verliefd, dus we moeten hem helpen.
I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Dat lijkt me ook. Guillaume.
Your wound. Feeling better?
Met zijn haar.
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Je
Want
bent
me
bij
to
het
stand
verkeerde
in for you?
adres.
Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her.
Dat
A
is
curse, perhaps.
wel mijn specialiteit.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty and distant,
Hater.
though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it.
Verrassend.
I fear
Frans
she
of
has
niet.
fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
Nou,
What makes you think she might be cursed?
ze kotst overal. Groen haar.
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you.
Zweven.
I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance.
Klinkt
I
ongezond,
thus
ja.
determined I would resort to trickery.
Oeh.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed.
boefje.
I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Oh,
Then
cutie boy.
suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while
Second
she
skid.
turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble.
Het is maar wat
I
je een curse
noted
noemt.
that often, come night, she ventures into the woods,
Oké, dat is
where
raar.
I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Ah, je hebt geen Witcher senses. Ik wel.
notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
Dat is een beetje minimaal
No,
allemaal.
Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Dat zeggen ze wel allemaal.
Tell me more about
Maar
Vivian.
ja, als die
Who is
jongen
she?
betaalt.
What's her
dan
story?
is het op is.
She's her enlightened highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls.
Vogel.
Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
Dan ga ik meedoen.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Door.
This tourney. How's
Vecht
it
in
work
de
exactly?
tournee.
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to
Maar
face
raad
off
eens
for
wie hem
the
gaat
grand
winnen dit
prize.
jaar.
And more importantly, for glory.
Het is
A
ook niet
demanding
sorry. Ik
test
bedoel,
of
Geralt
knightly
of Rivia.
prowess in horsemanship, Marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
Was je ook niet gewond of zo? Geef me heel veel
Hardly
geld
a
ervoor.
regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
Kijk wat ik ga krijgen hoor.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Onderhandelen. 500. Nice. Ik ben ondertussen achter dat ik aardig wat geld bij elkaar gesprokkeld heb alweer. Dus die hele wijngedoe komt wel goed. Nou, eens even kijken hoeveel die van daar houdt hoor.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fees somewhat?
Ja. Trucjes kennen we allemaal. Zo dan.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Top. Centjes. Oh, kijk, een vogel.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt.
Bovendien, waarom zou ik
we
niet in
must
het
ensure
toernooi
you are
gaan?
not eliminated
Toernooi
from
is
the
hartstikke
tourney
stoer.
before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in
Dit gaat wel
practice.
even duren.
I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Dit
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
is ongeveer vergeten
Come
hoe
with me.
shooting überhaupt werkte.
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another, best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Oké.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Ja. Je rent hier van. Oh. Oké, we zijn er. Alleen rood
Hit the
schieten?
red targets!
Ja, precies. Hoe gaat het schieten ook weer? Oké, we hebben de knop gevonden. Nou, dat valt erg mee. Ja? Oké, chill.
Once more?
Oké, geen poging.
Gladly give it another.
I cannot believe that of all two souls bold knights, not a one could best the beast.
Hoppa, zo. Nou, dat moet lukken.
Once more?
Nope. Ik vind dit wel mooi.
Done enough shooting.
Dat moet lukken.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Sure.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Dat lukt nog wel. Dat moet ik
Come
sowieso
with me.
wel vaker doen. Come on.
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any
Time
opponent.
trial.
How's it a race at all then?
It's a race
Tijd.
against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes
Heb ik
again
in
in
het
the
hoofdspel
arena.
wel
The
gedaan, maar
training
dat is
track,
lang
however,
geleden.
lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Echt lang geleden. Rent je er aardig uit, Geralt. Het is wel goed dat je dit op een paard moet doen, vriend. Ja. Het was op zich handig geweest als ik hier voor mijn paard helemaal ultieme gear had. Maar dat heb ik allemaal niet.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets.
Oh.
The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame.
Beetje kuttig dat het nacht is.
During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Oké.
Come on.
Kut. Nou, ik heb mooi niet gezien wat de regels zijn. mis. Waar zie jij targets dan? Waren dat targets? Ah! Af tot in hoeverre ik extra tijd nodig heb. Ja. Welke gaat de tijd trager als je dat doet? Je loopt wel niet door als je dit soort grappen doet.
Will you give it another go?
Alright, nog één poging.
No harm in...
Niet de regels opnieuw, maar ik denk ook dat ik de regels eigenlijk niet nodig heb. Maar rood jongen. Ah. Maar het zwaard is een beetje vervelend. Ik krijg de neiging om de dummies gewoon te negeren eigenlijk. Ik weet niet hoe pijnlijk dat wordt op het ding zelf. Maar ja, whatever. Op zich is de idee helder. Hop. Ja, je giet nog maar 5 keer voor de zekerheid. Hopsa.
So, have
Had enough.
where to now?
Ja, nog maar één ding over.
Be nice to swing. Do some footwork. Work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat,
Infantry.
one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfar, for instance,
Ja, dat is
fights
het
halberd in
makkelijkste.
hand. Come with me.
Dit doe ik al het hele
You will
spelletje
team
lang.
with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish
Dus
during
ik mag
battle.
gewoon mijn
Come the
shit
end,
gebruiken.
you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian.
Oeh.
In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Ja, dat is makkelijk voor jou, hè, vriend?
Greetings, Garo.
Hi.
Good tidings? Rolling on an empty
Yes.
stomach.
Gewoon doorrennen. Het komt allemaal goed.
Start no pros.
Is dit de efficiënte manier om te lopen?
Stand at the center
Geen.
of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Kom vechten dan.
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came. You need not ask me twice. Witcher acts always
Nou,
with
dit
reason.
zwaard is...
I shall bleed you like a snake.
Mag ik...
Walk alive! Shit.
Zo, dat is niet moeilijk. Die was snel kapot.
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
Ik ben erg overleveld. Nog een keer.
Could probably use...
Witcher acts
Nog een keer, nog een keer.
always with reason. You need not ask me twice.
Wie?
Now
Dat is gewoon
what,
hetzelfde
Witcher?
mannetje. Ja, ik ben fix hoger level dan hij. Dat is het verschil. Bloeden. Nice. Is meteen dood.
Do you wish to practice?
Nope.
Think I've seen enough.
Ik ben...
Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of
Ja,
combat.
dit wel, ja.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Oké, man. Whatever.
Until suddenly
It is
she
right and
is
fitting,
very
Witcher.
armed that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Ja. Kom, we gaan ons inschrijven. Ik ben Geralt, ik ben
Rolling on an
een
empty
ridder.
stomach.
Ik ga ze eens even laten zien hoe dit gaat.
Guess it's champion.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for us.
Zo staat eentje te gillen daar, teringlandje. Oh, dit zijn de mensen die meedoen. Paul Mirren is die ene gast van het begin. Donnemir hebben we net ook gezien. Nou, vet leuk. Yo, what up?
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Oeh.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can
Hoe
boast
kom
of
ik
two
nou weer aan de
crests.
naam Ravix
Which
of
do you prefer?
Forhorn? Geralt of Rivia. Het verhaal van Geralt of Rivia ken ik. Hoe kom ik nou weer aan Ravix of... Oh, goed, eerst dat verhaal maar.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain
Yep.
Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild,
Inderdaad, dat
was
gebeurde in de
knighted
boeken
by
ergens.
Queen Neve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia.
Yep.
This was
Zo
in
noemde
honor
ik
of his
mezelf al, maar
distinguished
goed.
service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yep. Dat is vrij lang geleden. Witches
Ja.
worden vrij oud.
Those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion.
Ja, dat is
Won
pretty
that battle
badass.
just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Yep. Oh, dat boeken waren best leuke
Ravix of
boeken.
Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary
Geen flauw idee hoe
information.
ik aan die naam kom.
Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess
Ah.
Veta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the
I
occasion
see.
of her 15th birthday.
Maar dat was niet helemaal waar, denk
That's
ik.
actually right.
Het is wel een verzonnen knighthood. Ja, we doen wel gewoon netjes met mijn eigen naam.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentions
Dark
using it in
Souls,
combat?
Dark Souls.
Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
Nice.
In that case, thanks.
Raadswerk dat kan
Have you been
ophangen.
instructed as
In
to the
huis.
tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If
Nope.
not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Sure.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Compassion. Prijzen? Prijzen?
Gonna come
Spullen?
right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
Hij,
The winner
hij
of
wordt al
each
baardiger,
contest
weet
shall
je.
receive a trophy.
Oeh.
Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the
Nou,
title.
daar gaan we op hopen. Ik hoop dat je niet
Should
hoeft
you
vast te
defeat the
spelen.
reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith.
Klinkt
Her
stoer.
illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Schieterij
Guillaume
vechten.
told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete
moet
side
lukken.
by side with an opponent. A horse race, during
Zou
which you will
ook wel
seek to
lukken.
complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will
Goed,
increase
het
the
zal
time
genoeg
you
tijd
have.
zijn. Dat kan ik altijd ter plekke
Finally,
uitzoeken.
the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's
Dus
champion.
dit gaat een beetje van afhangen.
As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Die Palmieri dude staat nu bovenaan.
Convenient.
Yep. Check.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what? Would you like to swear it?
Dat is een goede vraag. Titi. De garter. Oké. Een heron is een vis. Bij mijn weten. Ladies Love is allemaal leuk en aardig, maar dat heb ik niet echt in deze. Garter. Volgens mij is dat kousenband. Wat wel een beetje spannend is. Gewoon dit joh. Kijk wat het spelletje ervan maakt.
I vow on the love of my lady, whose name I choose not to divulge, to respect the chivalric virtues.
Dat vindt hij vast mooi.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to
Ik denk dat hij
overcome.
wel een naam noemt
Sign
als
here,
je
please, then fill out
het
this.
hoofdspel...
That is
speelt het.
all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate
Oh, ik
armor
mag
for
mijn eigen
the
spullen
tournament.
niet houden. Dat is onhandig.
Shiny.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Mag ik wel mijn eigen zwaarden houden en zo? Wow, kijk me gaan. Stoere boy. Zijn haartjes. Ja, ja. Kijk nou. Kijk nou. Kijk nou. Hoe cool is dit?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
And our knights chop liver.
Kijk nou. Helemaal coole boy. Ziet er zelfs breder uit zo. Maakt ook zo'n leuk geluidje.
Dog's nipples. Get them while
Dog's
they're
nipples.
hot. Spiral pig's ears. French tongues.
Heb je die daadwerkelijk?
Now. Come and get them.
Nope. Kan ze niet echt kopen.
Is they drink you sick?
Arr. Oké, Sonniva.
That's what I like. Maybe this.
Schieten. Dat is maar mooi, dat is maar meteen gewoon de beste. Denk ik. Nou. Het is alleen dat rode
Geralt,
schieten of wat?
Well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
Ja.
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck.
Rainfan.
Stuffing his nose with fish tech, no less. As if that would aid his
Ja,
determination.
fishstick is volgens mij een
Guessing
soort
that's against the rules.
But who's to
cocaïne.
tell the Nefgadian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you.
Wat is
The
dat?
timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Ja, dat is kut.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait.
Oh, sure.
Play me
Whatever.
in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner,
Ja, joh.
the sun is no hindrance.
Altijd down om Gwent te
Never turned
spelen.
down a round of Gwent.
Jammer genoeg voor jou heb ik tegenwoordig een aardig deck, vriend. Even kijken wat er verder nog in moet. Vesemir eruit geflikkerd om een of andere reden. Typ veel, ja, zo. Oh, kut. Ik zat niet op te letten, ik heb meteen nog wat geklikt. Dan kan ik kaart vervangen. Nee. 2 keer Scourge. Beetje heftig, maar wat jij wil. Oké. Hier dan. Kijk maar gaan. Nee, geen Scourge? Interesting choice. Kleine klote units. Ga ik doorvechten of ga ik hem... Ik kan ook opgeven en dan moet hij... geen onwaarts met kaart spelen. Precies. Ja, 6-3. Hij begint sterk. hebben zin in. Zo. Nou, die past. Dat vind ik ook best. Hoppa. Ah. Hij doet dat. Dan ga ik vervelende dingen doen. Namelijk het volgende. Doei! Jorvef. Nou, dit ga ik dus winnen, want hij heeft nog maar 1 kaart. Ik heb 3. Clear weather, nou. Ja, ik heb al gewonnen, dus hoef ik niet uit te spelen. Zo, dat gaat een stuk sneller.
I congratulate you. We shall swap us.
Yay!
We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Kijk hoe die Lady Vivian erbij zit. Late afternoon. Slank is ze in ieder geval. En heel geel haar.
Fair knights, I salute you.
Hi.
The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize.
Ziet er normaal
You have
uit.
sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Oké. Alleen rood, hè? Of niet dan? Toet toet. Toet toet.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian Royal Line.
Okay.
His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue.
Hij moet alles
Against him,
rijmen.
new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
Dat hoop ik ook. Kom dan. Met je hoofd. Met je gewone boog. Nou. Zie je dat er daarachter aan toe gaat om dit lukken?
Like a lover closely grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter.
Bam. Dat was lekker vlot. Zo, dit wordt niet moeilijk als ze allemaal zo zijn. Heel dik gewonnen.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Dat was ook niet spannend. Hier heb je een grote kruisboog. Biage. Nice. Dank u.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
Medaillon gaat af. Volgens mij. Ik zie hem trillen. Zie je? De medaillon trilt. Dat bedoel ik.
Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
Precies.
The
Of monsters.
explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
Lijkt me heel sterk.
To
Daar geloof ik
lose to
helemaal
an
niks van.
opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations
Ja
as
hoor.
well.
Thanks.
Dank. Mooi.
Good work.
Lekker kort.
In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right.
Nice.
Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Inbreken. Gaan we de onderbroek stelen of wat?
Yeah, let's go now.
Kijk of de onderbroeken magisch zijn. Je snapt.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone
Heel
approach.
romantisch. Wat de hek is dit voor beeld, joh?
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them.
Ja, het is
Just that
zelf
it's big.
natuurlijk.
Thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks. Thy
Jar of
lips
concealing
are
ointment.
of scarlet.
How will magic it work here?
Concealment ointment. Dat is niet best. Oh, een croissant. Oh, wat?
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a
Niet
fixed color
vanuit
scheme.
dat dat per se wat betekent. Zit er wat in het water of gaat dat meevallen? Ja, het water moet ik dadelijk uitspringen, neem ik aan. Oh, dode dingen.
Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Oké. Nou, dan mis ik één clue.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
You were
Eén clue
supposed to
gemist.
hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seeks you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
Nou, ik had beter het water in kunnen springen. Zo, die heeft een open trui aan. Nou ja, één ding gemist.
Why were you in there?
Het zal wel weer. Compressions. Dat is iets medisch.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmerin, the Baron of
Goeie
Lonfal.
vriend. Met zijn rode ogen, dat paard.
Reinfarn of Atra.
Dat ziet er niet zo goed uit hierheen.
Form a spark of Macht.
Sorry, die we elkaar getimmerd hebben.
of Joy.
Die was ook niet moeilijk. Dat is ook erg lelijk.
Guy de Boisfren. In service to the Duchess.
Guy de Bavois.
Delwyn of Craigyow.
Zo, die doet stoer.
Sky of Dondal.
Hoornen.
Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a Prince.
Oh, die kennen we. Aha.
Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Mount Gorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe.
Ze hebben wel
Does
zeker de
ignorance
goede
demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
Nope, ik geloof erin.
Dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood
Kom
came
dan.
through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria
Oké.
and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later.
Ja,
Your
details.
presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
Lol.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
Nou,
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory.
het zijn allemaal
Accept my
oorbeschermers.
wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight.
Suspicious.
Mount your steed. Swift be your flight. Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale.
Klinkt goed. Rij je maar.
Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Races waren nooit heel moeilijk, als ik hem goed bijsta.
And he's up. We the thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Alweer een stuk beter ineens. Oh. Nou, dit moet wel lukken. Dit moet wel lukken. Het water. Voorbij. Nice. Volle tijd weer. Doodle. Het is allemaal erg ruim. Daar. Nog eens zo'n ding. Nice. Hoppa. Zo'n ding. Ja, dat is nice. Nou, hier. Komt die volgende alweer. Dan hebben we nog 5, denk ik. Ja. Hoezo kun je twee kanten op? Geen idee. Geit in de weg. Het onderbreekt wel mijn sprint met dat paard heel erg. Maar dat is wel oké. Zo, soepeltjes. Ik kan er twee kanten op om een of andere reden. Niet dat het veel lijkt uit te maken. Echt een race, want het gaat niet zo heel snel met die onderbrekingen. Nou, boeien. Ik zie daar volgens mij dat ding alweer.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace!
Hoppa. Nou, heel veel tijd over. Echt heel veel. Het is allemaal niet moeilijk, jongens.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair night. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
Ik ben voorstander.
I
Hallo.
congratulate you. Here, your prize.
Oh, sweet.
A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
Nee. Kijk, daar komt mijn baard alweer door.
How juvenile.
Zie je? Die baard was eerst een stuk minder.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
Ja, gewonnen had je niet als ik ook meedeed, nee.
Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
Echt volle baard volgende ochtend, denk ik. We gaan meemaken. Hop, steeltje. Op dat we niet vergeten.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I
Lange
asked.
aflevering.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Yeah.
Only guessing right now.
Sowieso.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
Top idee. Fuck it. Hey, no puss.
To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
Nice.
Ah, When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Nope. Nee, dat hebben we het mannetje. Hallo. Oh, hij wil vechten. Dat is prima.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor.
Nou, vechten dan.
I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Ha!
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena.
Mounted combat.
I challenge you.
Sure.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once.
Ah, dat is lang geleden.
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2,
Floyd hoe dit gaat werken. Nou, blijven we gewoon op elkaar inleppen.
Come on.
Oh, is dat mis? Auw. Goed, eerst klap is voor jou. Nou, wat de heck. Een heel elegante toestand die we hier te pakken hebben. Wat de heck. Ik vecht echt nooit op een paard. Auw. Godsamme. Nou, ik mag mezelf gewoon healen. Chillings, kom hier. Kijk. Dat is beter. Kom hier. Ah, wat?
The gods have seen fit to punish you for your
Dude, dat is onzin.
Yada yada, you won, whatever. Now let me explain something. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help, badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that, minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Oké, dat was een beetje bullshit spelletje. Beetje bullshit. Vindt hij dat ik eruit gereden ben? Oké. Had er dan een hek voor gezet? Of zo, weet je wel. Fix bezopen ondertussen.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby.
No.
The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you.
Yep.
The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Grégoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will.
Ik zie zijn medaillon al
bewegen. Yet be mindful
bewegen.
of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Zie je, daar gaat hij, medaillon. Eens even met die Gorgon praten, hè. Hoe dat nou zit. Milady. Nou, of niet. Dan gaat ze naar het bos zeker.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Ja, ja, ja.
scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivienne.
Ik weet niet waar je het over hebt. Dat is haar tent. Oh, we gaan er gewoon tegenaan praten blijkbaar. En dan is ze er niet.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here.
Nou, het is gewoon hoe duur het leven is. Magic Cream, ja. Is in het meer. Nou, ze is in een vogel veranderd? Ik denk dat zij dat was.
Flew off. Worth going after.
Ja, dat denk ik eigenlijk ook, ja.
Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Zou het een val zijn? Dat vermoed ik toch wel. Of het is een val, of Vivian wil heel graag met me praten. Of beide. Chilip. Chilip. Konijnen. Wat leuk. Gewoon allemaal heen, jongens. Er zit wel gewoon doodleuk een panter op het pad. Even normaal. Auw. Nee. Ik wil even manieren bijbrengen, vriend. Zo. Nou, waar waren we? Nou, het is wel opgestegen. Liever niet nog een keer langs een panter. Ik zie dat rode stipje alweer op mijn minimap. Ja, miauw. Hoeveel panters zijn er? Er zit ook alweer een panter namelijk. Die piept hem ook, zo te zien. Dat vind ik ook poging tot moord langzamerhand, jongens. Nog een panter, echt waar? Hoeveel panters zijn er? Oh, grappig jullie. Een gekje worden. Daar een kasteel. Daar achterheen gaan. Waar is dat beest? Yo. Gaan we? Ben we al. Hè? Nope, ga verder. Ik was te snel. Dat komt voor. Wat een hoop konijnen. Oh, ga die kant op? Wat doen we? Erger de bosjes in. Chilip.
Off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Daar geloof ik echt helemaal niks van. Maar goed, whatever. White. Ontzettend uit. Jou. Met zijn hoofd. Wat is hier nog verder te zien dan? God, met kun je net zo goed even om je heen kijken. Je weet nooit. Misschien vind je wat leuks. Zelfs nog een monster verderop. Ik kan moeilijk een uurtje gaan zitten mediteren. Nou, daar is de vogel. Heeft netjes gewacht blijkbaar. De heuvel overlopen was niet moeilijk geweest, overigens. Chilip. Zo, goede animatie. Ach nee. Meer. God zij geprezen. Hallo? Hallo? Nou, daar is ze. Ze heeft geen kleren aan, zeker. Oh, die vogel heeft dezelfde kleuren als zij. Nu ik erover nadenk. Ja.
Witcher.
Yep.
Lady Vivienne? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Here you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I wanted them here. In this very spot.
Ga je niet doodmaken,
no
hoor, schat.
witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Ziet er wel een beetje gaar uit.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Curse?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all?
Dat heb jij
Did Guillaume put you
helemaal
up to
goed
it?
geraden.
Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
Het is wel mijn
You
beroep,
shall
moet
not
ik
turn on
zeggen.
me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
Ik heb geen reden, ja. Wat is de Heron in godsnaam?
I will be discreet. I swear this on the Heron.
You mock me.
No, it's just... You want reassurances. Too many. If you want my help, you've got to trust me. Won't peep a word to anyone. Unless I decide someone needs to be let in on your secret.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me.
Mama.
When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
No.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
Oké.
What happened after that?
Klinkt als iets wat ik kan slaan met een zwaard.
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me.
Zo opereert de witches niet.
I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Best wel eens kunnen.
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Wat bedoel ik hier nou weer mee? You're quick to reject help. Volgens mij valt dat wel aardig mee.
Alright, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though. Could have serious consequences.
Zoals?
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years.
Dat is niet lang, nee.
I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings.
Niet in Witcher,
The
nee.
truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the Tawny grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Ja, er is waarschijnlijk helemaal niks hier.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
Yep. Wat krijgen we nou te zien dan? Oké. Is je het meer instapt? Interessant. En dat is gewoon een blote chick. Nice.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Ja, ik denk dat Geralt nog wat meer mogelijkheden kan verzinnen.
Come.
Ik denk trouwens, als we een slachtoffer willen voor cursussen, dan kunnen we deze man wel cursussen.
Yeah.
Waarschijnlijk zou die nog ja
Then
zeggen ook.
speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help
Ja.
I don't know, console her at the least.
Ik ga gewoon netjes het voor me houden, denk ik.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end?
Ja.
Or now
wel.
that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
Nee, dat gaan we
I
over
don't
maken,
back out of
Bergijk.
anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance by the
Ja,
training
sorry
ground.
man.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the
Deze
fight.
man.
Is this clear?
Ja hoor.
Palmer and Alonfo will lead the opposing.
Oh,
With
ons
this
vriend.
skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218. When a
Hele lange
handful of
aflevering
southern outlaws
vandaag.
led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good.
Nou zeg.
You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher.
Ik denk dat dit gaat lukken hoor.
Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
Ik denk dat dit nog gewoon gaat lukken, vriend. We gaan wat onverwachts krijgen of wat. Gaat eentje
A
vallen.
cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the teens shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one's dropped to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
Nou, daar komt hij dan hoor. Ook met z'n vijven.
Let us begin! Crowd, Resurrectus! Blood, sweat and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Dat is wat dikker, of heeft het gewoon jammer aan?
Behold the punishment of our deeds.
Hoppa. Auw, auw, zo. Ik kan wachten mensen in de rug steken als je het erg vindt. Hop, dat is 1 meer. Ah.
Come on, come closer.
Oeh. Hop, dat is nog 1 minder. Uitkijken met een slecht plan. Oh, jezus.
Oh my, that must have been painful. Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful. No mercy! Slice! Smash!
Oh, hoe parry ik ook weer. Dat is hoe je parryde.
Oh, mistake.
Hoppa. Iedereen is neer, behalve ik. Ha.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one, praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most.
Ja, ik was een grote jongen.
Rithia, who the strength of lions boasts.
Alles gewonnen. Lekker.
Each test he passed with ease, but now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Zo. Had iemand nog een ludiek commentaar over hoe goed ik was als ridder? Hè? Alles gewonnen, godverdomme. Lekker. Nou, ga meteen door. Is dat een moslimvlag?
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
Ik denk dat
The
dat wel goed
Witcher
komt.
of Rithia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight.
Of in ieder geval
Now
doet hij het vrij
entering the
vaak.
grounds, a titan of infamy. Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last tourney.
Er zal ook wel wat mee aan de hand zijn. Laat eens kop zien. Ik zie nog geen
I wish
mutaties.
both combatants good fortune and fame.
Oké. Oh.
They sink the grounds, the titans lock stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled, himself, Grégoire de Gorgon! Hip hip hooray! Hey!
Now a few words from us. The Tufo video. For strong bones and feet, Rick Tufo. A wine for your kidney, a wine for your soul.
Hoppa. Niet zo dat dit een moeilijk spelletje was. Dat is een beetje traag. Oeps. Hoppa. Hartstikke idee.
Gather to Frifia! This year's champion! A sight to behold! He defeated Grégoire de Gorgon!
Victory!
Hail, Geralt! Herald!
Hey. Die jongen heeft gewonnen. Ga ik hem blij zijn. Goud zwaard.
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena.
Dank u, dank u.
I need to talk to you.
Niet nu.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Dat ga ik gewoon doen. Dat kan ik. €200. Ik dacht dat ik de optie ging krijgen om niet te vechten. Maar... Even zien, kan ik niet de cursus alsnog liften? Dat zou ik denken,
my
namelijk.
lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There's a nest in my clearing.
Hier iets aan te doen?
Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tent's grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Hi.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well, means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me, but only because he wanted to help you.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Ik heb hem wel niks verteld.
Finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent. Turn towards the duchy's northern marches. And run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
Helder.
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now!
Doe. Wat doe je eraan?
You assured me I could trust you.
Ja, ik heb hem niks verteld.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair,
Ja,
Geralt.
ik heb hem niks verteld.
This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us.
Dat is wel fair.
This is the method I wish to pursue.
Ik heb erg de neiging om te googlen of ik niet gewoon iets beters kan verzinnen dan dat ei.
Need to find an
Ik zou
egg,
niet weten wat het
preferably
is.
an Orioles. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me,
Die wordt heel oud, hè?
what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg.
Rip. So be it.
Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices.
Ja, doe eraan.
Very well. Let us go.
Even vals spelen. Ik dacht dat ik allemaal mogelijkheden zou krijgen.
This is the place.
Oh. Nee, kut. Oeps. Ik zit eens even te kijken. Bladibladibla. Oh, wat? Oh, ik had hem wel Gilliam kunnen zetten, maar hoe had dat toch gewerkt? Op welk punt had ik dan... Ja, ik had het hem dus moeten vertellen en dan had hij de cursus op zich kunnen nemen.
Greetings, Witcher.
Maar dat kan denk ik niet meer.
A panther's gotten at the nest!
Stand back.
Nou, dat is dan Rip. Dat kan dus niet. Well, shit. Dat is ik veel.
Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Rip.
Now what must I do?
We hadden Riddermans
Just to
kunnen
be
nemen.
sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster?
Pardon?
7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Geralt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
So be it.
Right.
Rip. Dat heb ik verneukt. Dat is wel het eigenaardige aan The Witcher. Het is vaak van die beslissingen
You need to concentrate now. Repeat
Dan
after
kun je
me.
niet goed overzien hoe het precies loopt.
Muna Finnerat.
Op basis van je dingen.
Muna Finnerat. Muna Gandrao. Muna Finnerat.
Dat gebeurt wel vaker in dit spelletje. Dat je dan een beslissing neemt en dan gebeurt er iets vrij raars. Wat je niet echt verwacht, maar wat wel veel uitmaakt. Zoals zij die dus nu maar 7 jaar leeft in plaats van de rest van de eeuwigheid met de Gillium.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look!
Ik zie wel nog steeds bewegen.
Oh God! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me to help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Bijvoorbeeld.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Ach ja.
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead, please.
Vooruit,
Be
fine,
so
fine,
kind.
fine. Fine.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Maar goed, je kan dit dus ook anders aanpakken. Als je het aan Guillaume vertelt. Dan zegt hij dat hij het wel wil. Dat hij die vloek wel wil overnemen. En dat gebeurt dan ook en dan worden ze samen heel gelukkig, et cetera. Guillaume is dan natuurlijk pittig vervloekt, maar daar kan hij wel tegen. Nou, dat was de andere optie geweest. Riperitis. Niks aan te doen. Dit is een van de redenen waarom ik dit soort dingen dus wel eens opzoek. Nou, kijk eens naar dat uitzicht. Wauw, wat de zon die opkomt. Maar goed, dit is dus de reden waarom ik wel eens dingen opzoek. Ik heb soms nogal...
Go!
Soms heb ik liever het een dan het ander. Zo, dat zag even niet soepel uit. En dan weet ik dat liever van tevoren. Dat is een beetje stom als je dan het einde krijgt wat je niet wilde hebben, zeg maar. Je kan de Witcher wat dat betreft ook echt fundamenteel verneuken. Want je hebt de hoofdquest van het spel.
Faster.
Is dat je je dochter moet vinden. En dan moet die aan het eind iets doen. Alleen als je het spel op een bepaalde manier speelt, dan gaat zij dood aan het eind. En Geralt zelf ook. En dat is niet een heel doorzichtig, en het is niet een heel duidelijke keuze. Dus als je dat per ongeluk hebt, en dat kan zomaar, dan krijg je dus een slecht einde, waarin Geralt fucking doodgaat. En die dochter ook. Dat is een beetje pittig. Valt dit nog wel te overzien, want het is gewoon maar 1 quest. Maar al die andere, zeg maar het spel zelf slecht eindigt omdat je het verneukt, dat is wel vrij pittig. Maar ja. En het geldt voor wel meer dingen.
What of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Ze gaat niet zo oud worden.
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good. But how does she fare?
Ik ga hem gewoon dit vertellen.
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Yep.
Without me. You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love.
Woke.
Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt?
Er is een liedje wat hierover
You
gaat.
earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Prima. Doei. Later, hater.
Fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Ach, ach, ach. Hé. Zo gaan die dingen. Wat een baard heeft die jongen. Helium de lunvol. Ach. Allemaal geüpdate. Ja. To remain independent, live the curse together. Waar is... de Tour? Waar is die andere lullo dan? Ik zie de entry voor... ben ik nou blind? Oh, daar is hij. Ach ja. Zo gaan die dingen. Zo wordt het aardig aan The Witcher, I guess. Dingen kunnen op verschillende manieren eindigen. En op een of andere manier doet het me altijd wel wat welke van de uitkomsten we krijgen. That, I guess, if anything, wil in ieder geval zeggen dat het spel goed in elkaar zit. Want het doet me wat als het goed of slecht eindigt. Maar ja, goed. Anyway, dat was het dan wel weer voor The Witcher. Hij heeft ze gewonnen, hij heeft allemaal stoere armor en zo. En de volgende keer weer andere avonturen. Dag, doei.